Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, man, listen, when I meet in the room, it's the only room for one meet, man.
Ready? Ten Lobo. Ready, go.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
Nigga, man.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Here
we go on 2nd and 12. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Boy came and got
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, yeah, he gave you something to eat, young nigga. Oh.
Fielded at about the 28.
Oh, man, good block. Good block. I didn't give you a block. This nigga go. Trying to hit switch, man.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
What you got, Abby? Give me some. Give me some. Hey, Delta. Mark 50. I got him. Check. Go ahead.
Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shift. 61. Matchbox lights. Check 24. Check. Kill. Shoot. 11. Go ahead.
Now a give, right side. It's Armstrong. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Man, that duty.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
21.
Oh, that's really good.
Bud. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Good home.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
All day.
Look, the whole time I'm gonna be digging your wine down, bro.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out.
I'm talking about in a bite, dude.
Athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh.
Second and 11. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Looking to throw. Completes it to Lee. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Fuck.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
Okay, break. Watch 2. Watch 2. Check tight. Check tight. Check tight.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Lee. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Choose the mark. We ain't giving them nothing to do. Watch 2. Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. The 20. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it up, they're not saying that. What word are they using?
Everywhere we put him at, he
that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've
Come
never
on,
heard
both of them
anybody say
young boys
Husky.
corner. I'm putting
Ask
from
him
1 to
out.
3.
He'll tell you.
Gold able to tack on the extra
60.
point, and it's now a
Crazy.
7-0 game.
Shit, I'm talking to
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Everywhere this be going, he picked 50 shit.
On the ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Let's get it.
The 27-yard line.
Hey, Buck, get in that motherfucking game. Get in the motherfucking game, Buck. I gotta say it again.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's try.
How you get that?
Here's 2nd and 8. Open his swing to tight end. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards. And from down in Miami, an update. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
He was sitting out there in the field. What the fuck they had going?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Oh, yeah. That's a kick.
They're going to look to throw. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
This nigga gonna run back.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, good.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown number 15 of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here.
Kill. Jam.
On 2nd down now, it's Armstrong. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Right back to him on first down. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
11. Right team, pilot, 64, weak.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Watch the twitch. 21. Here we go. 3.
On first down, Armstrong. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing a point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get it.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Watch the fuck out, man.
Here we go.
And the Jags, Charles, I think they're on the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Garoppolo now. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh, my.
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
The ball that one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get up here to the 26. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, they'll throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Fournette running right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Lee. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 53. And Lambeau will put this one through. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
65. Check. Lucky.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And some room to work. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
I can't help but laugh. And the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting started.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there.
Hey, switch gears. 21.
This is Mostert. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check three. 6 guys.
On 2nd down, it's Armstrong. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Tighten up. Check. Crunch.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The tackle there by Eli Harold.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go. 58, come on. Rip left.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
2. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. He'll take it at the 42. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 15, check my 15. Here we go, here we go. Back. Watch the eye. Hatch it. Shoot, watch the shoot. Tight door. A little flare. Lock. 13, check 13. 65.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Armstrong. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Watch out. Slam. 21. Check 15. No. Check 9. Check 12, fellas. Here we go. Hey, come on.
Now Mostert. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the slant.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Here we go.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Armstrong, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
64, weak. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hey, check 20. Let happen.
Fournette running out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He won't be ready.
It's a pickup of 6.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll look to throw into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Oh, man.
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check 37. Check 37. Bang, 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 bang. White.
They'll keep it on the ground. Armstrong. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the posts, go up 2 scores.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Put together, it's a boomer. Duck.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 22-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. 3 down, 3 down.
Now back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Completes it to Lee. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete.
I don't like that. I don't like that animation, man.
Empty, and it's 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And now they're going to come to get back. Now they got to help this nigga, man. Shit dead.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's set hut. He's gone.
Down there in the team.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jason Verrett. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11. 21. Here we go. Check, 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 check. Whip, 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 whip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Kill, kill, kill. Shit, shit. Shit. Kill, kill. Two. Kill, kill, kill. Watch the shit. Watch the shit.
Man, get that shit up, man. Don't you jump in.
Twist. Check three.
On third down, it's Armstrong. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
You with the steppers, huh? You hear me? Yeah, man, nigga. I should play him for a hard flat, but I ain't gonna play him for a hard flat.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a desperation. It's caught inside the 25.
Crazy.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm talking about crazy. Like, tighten up, man. Yo, they all of a sudden they selfish. What?
Red.
Yeah, bro, why would you run all the way over there? Oh, man.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just